Okay guys, a few bits of news that I wanted to cover in a sort of UFC Nashville aftermath. The first one is Aljamain Sterling's hilarious tweet, and Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg might actually be happening. The first thing, let's get into that. Aljamain Sterling gets on Twitter after the god-awful main event that we just had to sit through, sleep through, nap through, and says, with respect, that fight was shit. Aljo. Look, I get it. The dude needs relevance, but we're talking about Mr. Human Backpack himself calling that wrestling exchange shit. That, like, Aljo, you won your fucking championship by being a soccer player and pretending that you were hurt. You are a split decision machine, mate. You wrestled a one-armed fighter for like 10 or 15 minutes. Like, Aljo, you are boring. Your fights are dog shit. What are you doing? Say, like, homeless man calls another man broke. Like, look, Aljo needs to keep his name in the cycle. I get it, but Jesus, dude, like a bit of self-aware. Imagine me like making a YouTube video about someone else's low production, poor quality YouTube video. Like I know what I'm making these on. Like I know the quality I'm putting out here. Mate, I gotta go to work after I finish this video. Like I got things to do during the day. Like we're just trying to share our thoughts, have a little chat and get on with it. Like have some self-awareness, Aljo. What the fuck is going on here, mate? So I think it's good that Aljo puts something out. Like he 100% needs to do that. And he's a funny guy. Like I like what he does with the sport, but I don't know, man. I would have said something like trying to be the champ, but the champ still does it better, wants to be me, still not even close. Like, I don't know. So even when the fight's boring, I do it better. Like something to be like, I'm still the big dog. That was impressive. No, something to be like, that was shit. I'm shitter. Like I'm still the big dog in the who can be the shitter, more boring fighter competition. If that is the route that Sandhagen wants to go down going forward, I'm still salty at that. Look, I get it. We've had time to process it and think about it. And I understand like, yes, Sandhagen's added yet another layer to his game. Now he's an incredible striker. And if he's going in there against another incredible striker, he's going to be a wrestler. But I don't know, man. Can we like add in some ground and pound? Can we like add in some submission attempt? Like even Khabib was going for, you know, neck cranks, trying to snap people's jaws, arm bars. Like, could we put some flavor on this fucking gruel that you served us last night, Sandhagen? I know you're an interesting, creative dude, so like mix that in, please, because last night was dog shit. Back to Aljamain Sterling's tweet. Like, I know Aljo is trying to keep his name in there, and in this game, it's either good news or bad news, and as long as your name's in the media cycle, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're being talked about, you're still relevant. That is the #1 priority for these fighters, but you are not gaining yourself any fans here, Aljo. Like, it's been a struggle for you to get some fans going. And Aljo, you know, he's a smart dude. He's talked about how, like, he's got a couple of fights left in him, maybe 5 fights or something like that. And then he wants to pivot into the nightclub game, start bringing out drinks. Like, he wants to just be a personality that can build a brand around himself, which is the modern way of business these days. That's a smart kid. That's a switched on dude. But to do that, you need to have the people on your side so that when you bring out a drink, people will buy it. Like, Aljo, the last time you were in your home state, mate, you got booed in the arena. That's not a good look, dude. That's not a good look. So wanting the best for him, wishing the best for him, like I hope he goes out there, smokes O'Malley, moves up, puts on a competitive fight with Volk, Volk smokes him, and then like has a fan base around him where he can actually hang up the gloves and have a successful nightclub career, whiskey career, not whiskey, he's not Conor McGregor, he's Jamaican. Rum career, and mix it up and enjoy his career afterwards and actually have his growing YouTube channel, make money for himself doing the things that he wants to do. But we're gonna have to have a bit more self-awareness, all right? We're gonna have to know where we are in the game, okay? That's all I'm saying. Good luck to you. Then, of course, the news that sort of got overshadowed by how bad Nashville was and how entertaining Paul versus Diaz was, Elon Musk releases an X. Fuck it. Elon Musk releases a tweet and says that the fight is confirmed and is going to be happening on Twitter, and that all the proceeds from the pay-per-view are going to be going to charity. Now, Elon Musk, to me, is a notorious troll. He is the king of trolls. He is essentially a hype machine, and he does that very bloody well. Now, I didn't think that there was any chance of this fight still happening, and even though we have a 50% announcement, I still don't know if this fight is going to happen, but people are convinced that this fight is going to happen, and it looks like it might be happening on X. That seems like, okay, all right, I'm pretty sure that Facebook does video streaming as well. Like, if this was going to be a purely mutual, like, let's do this for charity, then maybe you could stream it on X and you could stream it on Facebook as well. Like, have the pay-per-view on both, and fans of both guys could go to each platform, buy the pay-per-view on each platform, and all the proceeds could go to charity. And this is sort of leading into my bigger point on this. Like, if this is happening, if Mr. Space Troll Man is telling the truth, where's the news from Zuckerberg? Why hasn't Zuckerberg confirmed this? Like, I don't know. It still doesn't seem like it's going to happen to me. To me, it still seems like this seems like a classic Elon Musk buy Dogecoin move. Like, Elon Musk is another guy that needs to keep his name in the media. It helps his brands. Like, the Tesla is essentially a meme car at this point. There are far better electric cars out there. Twitter is just a troll platform, always has been, perfect for him. And this just seems on brand with everything that we can expect from Mr. Rocket Man. I don't know if this actually means it's going to turn into an MMA fight. I tell you what though, if it is going to turn into an MMA fight, unfortunately, I think Zuck is going to win. Bag jiu-jitsu for, in modern MMA for not being that great. All it does is really create scrambles and help you. Sitting on bottom, going for arm bars is a bit of an outdated form of MMA. But that's because MMA fighters these days are such high level and they all know jiu-jitsu. They either know that they're all the way in or all the way out, not to play around in the guard and leave their arms and legs and limbs hanging out. But Elon Musk isn't a modern day MMA fighter. Like, he's done, I don't know what he's been doing. Like, yeah, he's been training. He's like been, dad training, old man training, like hanging out with the boys on the weekend, doing a bit of sparring for his cardio, doing a bit of rolling on the wrestling mat. But he hasn't been like MMA training. And neither has Mark Zuckerberg. But at least Mark Zuckerberg has been doing competitive jiu-jitsu, 3 years or something like that. I know he's been doing it for a bit, right? And if you know like a decent enough amount of jiu-jitsu, you're genuinely gonna beat the guy that doesn't know enough about jiu-jitsu. Like, that's all I'm saying. So unfortunately for Elon Musk, he's hyping up his own demise here. And it's not a good look. You don't want to lose to Zuckerberg. You don't want to lose to a man like Zuckerberg. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be worth watching if it does happen. I don't know if it is going to happen. Guys, let me know down in the comments, if you were Aljamain Sterling and you had to say something to keep your name relevant, what would it be? And Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg, not who's going to win. Give me like a percentage chance of what you like, is this fight gonna happen? Give me like your percentage chance, like 0% chance it's gonna happen, 100% chance it's gonna happen. What do you think? Let me know about it down there in the comments. If you guys have been enjoying these videos, maybe consider subscribing. I'll see you all on the next one.